this is, like we said, not a team that relies too heavily on the three-point shot. So you've got to apply that pressure, take them out of that comfort zone, and make them do something different here in the second.
Interesting cover for Renault here against the veteran Drummond. Got him in the air, but the jump hook comes off. They get the stop.
Is a grown-sized man times two.
Yeah.
So that is quite a matchup for both Cardwell and...
Here's Watford, erstwhile of the Portland Trailblazers. That's going to be a foul on Malik Monk. And that'll put Watford at the free throw line. During the break with the Toronto Raptors, two of them spent a lot of years together in Toronto. And Lowry tells me about the night to a Bojangles to get a burger and fries, and then came back to their room, watched basketball for a couple hours, and had a push-up contest.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like a real guy.
For sure. You know, it's crazy. Kyle Lowry, this is his 20th season.
Yes.
And this is only game number 12 for him this year. But obviously the relationship with Nick Nurse, his team in Toronto, he's a phenomenal. These young players like Maxey and, of course, Edgecombe for the 76ers.
Yeah, he's having the same impact Rosen is having beneficially for the young Kings. Hayes steps back for three. Left that short. He'll pull it back out. Grimes. Good defense by Hayes. And it comes on Dua. On the bounce. Lowry switches onto him. One more into the corner. Monk drives the closeout. Inside for Renault off glass. Great pristine passing by the Kings.
Kick it on, snap drive, get into the paint. Nice dish there to Max.
Achua switches on to Payne. Any other world, that might be a mismatch, not with Achua. Drummond flashes to the free throw line, and that's going to be a foul against Hayes. Katie, I know you appreciate that kind of entry pass from big to big.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Killian.
Watford. Knocked away nicely by Achua. Adroit handiwork by that guy. Cross court to Monk. One more. That's the right guy for the job. Doug McDermott laces the three.
He's coming off his second highest scoring game of the season, the last one out. Certainly did his work from beyond the arc. 4 of 8 from deep in the last one.
That one off the mark. You heard Achua. Monk bouncing across midcourt. Catch and shoot for Renault. That's another three ball for Maxime Renault. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Already with 14 points, nothing sprint.
Well, and both teams shooting the mess out of the three. 7 of 12 for the Kings, 7 of 14 for the Philadelphia
Sixers. Hayes spins, steps back, got it. He's been seeing the basketball go through the rim a little bit more frequent.
Over the last couple, as soon as the Kings signed him to that 2-year deal, you get the whistle right there. Kyle Lowry. Upset. I think that's what you call upset.
A clothesline. Off the screen, McDermott into Renault. There's that little soft jump hook. Didn't fall that time. And rebounding champion, Cameron Payne in the front court. Gets it back from Watford. Inside pass never made it. With the Malik Monk. In flight, Malik drew the hit from Watford. He'll get 2 free throws.
That was really, really nice defense by Killian Hayes, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to force the switch and allow Monk. Great anticipation by Killian.
Great to see Malik back tonight. Missed the previous game with a right ankle sprain. Born and raised in Central, today only at Pizza Guy.
Just, you know, spice to
jalapeno,
it, right?
baby, jalapeno. Jalapeno. Muy caliente. Out to the wing from 3, Watford. Off the mark, a couple of subs coming in for Nick Nurse. Hayes surveys the court. McDermott's a trailer, that's a good trailer.
Listen, don't leave him wide open with a step-up 3 off the bench, enjoying that. And the Kings on a 15-2 run over the last 3 minutes.
The team at third for 3 for 3. Grimes with the stare down 3, crumbs off. And Renault lead here. Monk off the drag screen by Renault. And draws the foul from Drummond.
Look at.
Great insight there. Monk around the screen. Hayes shakes out of the corner and draws the foul on the drive. And that's going to be the third team foul against the 76ers. Hayes will go to the free throw line a month ago and had a team high 16 points in Denver a couple nights ago.
They have not backed off. They've continued to work to do the right things to play, and it's
like that right
yes,
there.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just got to put your hard hat on.
Yep. Nice pocket pass at Chua. Couldn't knock it home. Knocked out about. Off the wide action, Grimes goes quickly and draws the foul on Killian Hayes. That's going to be the third team foul against Sacramento, third on Hayes as well. Second news is that we got a couple of potential Hall of Famers as
Team had 54 different starting lineups, so it could always be worse. I guess I'm trying to see the bright side.
Beauchamp. Inside hits Renault. Left that one on the front rim.
The second miss tonight, 2 straight misses.
Oh, Renault put it. That was
Doug McDermott.
That was Doug McDermott. Malik, the airborne freak that time, missed the dunk. Barlow in transition, and back we come the other way. Way to go. Achua adding to it, got blocked but fouled, and crashes into the stanchion.
I'm sorry, but I think
grab your breath.
First of all,
Achua, meanwhile, at the free throw line. Christie. Played initially with. Sprays it out to the wing. Edwards pulls up with the midi. Tipped up by Barlow, no good. Achua and Renault wrestle for it. Bona says, I'll take it, but he lost it out of bounds.
Here in the first half from him.
Off the away action, Monk pulls it back out against Edwards. McDermott closely guarded by Grimes right now. He's already made 3 threes.
Among active players and three-point field goal percentage.
Top of the scout when it comes to hot players.
Well, and sometimes the scouting report is going to smack you right in the mouth as a reminder, and I think that is what Doug McDermott has.
3-level score for the 76ers. Westbrook sprays it out to Achua. He's been knocking down threes. That one comes off. Westbrook with the steal. Loose ball. Who else? The ubiquitous guy who's everywhere. Achua! Wow. He went to the hole with some ferocity and drew the hit.
He creates plays.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it so many times here.
Bona almost got upended underneath. Comes out to Barlow. Barlow drives it on Renault. Nowhere to go. Barlow relocates baseline. Tried to punch it, missed it, got it back. Edgecombe out top.
Kind of frantic pace right now for the 76ers.
Boy, Grimes playing with his food. And will go to the free throw line. He was working against McDermott.
A lot of ISO ball right now.